Okay, you guys, I'm at another house doing another photo shoot for a listing. This house, I think might have been a rental. Let me show you why. So if you look along the very bottoms of the baseboards here, you can see that they did not pull up this baseboard and they didn't paint it. It's a little thing that's slightly annoying, but they did put new carpet down. But before that, they didn't paint the baseboards, which makes me think if they didn't paint the baseboard, they may have not even painted this room. And another thing that makes me think that is they still have these nasty almond colored light switches. They got the old light switches, and this is something that's going to be listed. So I'm kind of surprised. You know, that's nice. That's newer. Missing a cover. You know, they did a new trim right here around this door, but then they did one around here. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. They trimmed out all the doors. So maybe the doors are new. No. I don't know. They got the gold hinges on them. This one's got the old gold door handle. So, I just, and they did new floors, right? So these are new floors, new carpet. So they definitely did a remodel, but I just feel like they kind of skimped on some of the things that really make the little differences, right? They didn't do stainless steel appliances. They, they could have, there's chip repair stuff like porcelain repair that can be done for that type of stuff. And I mean, again, that's the cheap way to do it too, but I'm like, they didn't really do that. Obviously they removed that and they capped it because it needs to be decommissioned. That's probably the company that did it. But I mean, they could have painted this. They could have turned this into an accent wall or something. And hey man, I'm a landlord, right? This is awesome rental grade, right? This countertop, rental grade, the appliances, rental grade. I don't know. I just don't know if they're going to get the most bang for their buck here. I mean, they did look at that. I think they did most of the work here in this bathroom. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, they didn't do a new mirror. They didn't do this. They didn't come in here and do anything all, they could have regrouted it or maybe even reglazed it, which is so cheap. It's so cheap to reglaze that and make that look nice. So I'm just, I'm not trying to bag on anybody, right? Gosh, I really hope they get a cleaner in here to clean that because it just, here's the backyard, backs up to a park. So maybe they're just really relying on the location and kind of letting somebody come in here and do the final details. But yeah, there's caulking along the bottom there. I mean, they put this in, that's new. That's quartz countertop stuff. But yeah, there's just, man, for a listen, and I'm not a realtor. I don't know everything. I'm not as familiar with this area. It's kind of, we're out in deep Oregon City. So I don't know. I mean, maybe this will command the price point that they want. Maybe I'm being too picky because I just remodeled a townhouse rental and I did the light switches. I did the plugins. I did the new baseboard. I did all new flooring. I mean, look, come on. They still got the pencil marks on where they're cutting out the vents. That's not listing ready. And I'm out here getting the photography, getting the marketing, right? So they're ready to list this thing as is. So I don't know.